Welcome back to Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin here at our Restoration Nation. Today we're back in historic St. Augustine. Welcome back to Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin, again here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida, founded in 1565 by both Spanish and African settlers. And I do want to point out, many of the African men and women who came here initially to St. Augustine came as free people. It's an amazing history and something you should absolutely learn more about. But today, we're here at the Memorial Lutheran Church, which has been transformed into a single-family home. Come inside and let me show you this incredible example of adaptive reuse. Well, here we are in what would have been the sanctuary of this beautiful building built in 1918. You can see so many of the original elements are in place. We have all of the original Gothic windows. We have this gorgeous vaulted ceiling, which in my opinion looks very much like the hull of a boat turned upside down, which has such special meaning right here by the water. But this building is now serving as a single family property, and this is what we call adaptive reuse, taking a building that would be otherwise obsolete and is in danger of going into a landfill and repurposing it into a modern, usable structure. We see this happening all across the United States. Buildings are being turned into single-family residence buildings, they're being turned into restaurants, they're being turned into multi-use office space. There are so many ways that we can adaptively reuse historic buildings so that we reduce, reuse, recycle, save those historic materials, and keep these buildings alive and active for generations to come.
We've been using our Miracle Made sheets now for about 2 months, and one of the things I was really concerned about was how are these going to hold up in the wash, because you never know, right? They're spectacular out of the package, but what are they going to do when you put them through the machine? And I can tell you, if anything, they're softer now than they were when we first unwrapped them. No pilling, no roughness. These are still the best sheets I have ever spent a night of sleep on. Miracle Made uses silver infused fabric. So that means you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. You're not going to be too hot, you're not going to be too cold, you're going to be just right. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, helping them stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more growth odors. And they're designed for your skin. Stop sleeping with bacteria. Ugh, bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle. Go to trymiracle.com/restore to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code RESTORE at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Again, that's trymiracle.com/restore to treat yourself. And I mean treat yourself. And thank you to Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode.
Let's take a look around at this beautiful space. Well, here we are at the kitchen, which is in the space that used to occupy the altar or the nave for this church. Now, Kevin and I are both preacher's kids. Did you know that about us? Well, we are, and we have often thought one of the things we would love to do is to transform a church building into a single-family residence, but they're notoriously hard to do. How do you take these huge open spaces, reuse them without breaking them into odd, choppy spots? This has been done quite beautifully. They've taken out the pews, obviously, they've reused the altar area for the kitchen, and then the rest of the sanctuary has just been opened up for an open living space. Then up in the balcony area, which probably originally housed the organ, is now a bedroom. then off behind me, we have an addition. This addition was built in the 1930s, and that addition has been transformed into a secondary living area and then a primary suite. It's a fantastic use of a historic space, and it hasn't compromised the historic structure in any way. We hope you've enjoyed this behind the scenes peek at a transformed space. The Memorial Lutheran Church turned into a beautiful single family residence. I do want to remind you, here in St. Augustine, there is a huge tourist industry. This is a tourist city. So a space like this can not only be an incredible single family residence for you, but it could also be an amazing money-making investment property for you. But having said that, remember please that we are not real estate agents. We do not represent this home. We cannot guarantee it in any way. If you think this amazing space might be the property for you, we're going to put the Zillow link with all of the realtor's information in the description below. It'll give you the price, the location, and the contact information so you can reach out to the realtor and see about getting your own look inside this beautiful property. Give us a thumbs up, share this video with a friend, subscribe to our channel, hit that little bell so you know when new videos of ours come out. They come out every week, and we'd hate for you to miss one, either one of our historic home tours or one of our own restoration videos. We have some really exciting things coming up. So thank you for joining us here at our Restoration Nation Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin, and we'll see you next time.